Hello and welcome to AssetYogi.com. This is Mukul and in this video I will explain about chain of title. What it is, why is it important when you buy a property, etc. I will also share few additional property buying tips. Make sure that you watch the entire video so that you can buy your next property confidently. Let's get started then.
By definition, chain of title is a sequence of historical transfers of title to a property or an asset. Generally, the term is used most commonly in real estate, but it is also used for intellectual property like film, music, and even other copyrights and trademarks. In this video, we will focus on chain of title for property. However, basics are same for other kinds of assets as well. Now, let us understand this with an example. Suppose this is the timeline of a property. Let's say the property was initially sold by government. Let's say a plot of land was sold by government to A by way of conveyance deed. Then let's say this person A further sold the property to this person B by way of sale deed. And assuming B utilized this property for his lifetime and let's say he died after that, and then the property by way of legal succession got transferred to his only child B1, so it got transferred by way of legal succession. Then let's say B1 utilized the property for some time and then he took a loan on that, so he mortgaged the property to a bank, and let's say B1 was not able to pay his loan and the bank had to foreclose the property, so the bank by way of foreclosure sold the property to C. Then let's say this person C further gave the property to C1 by way of a will. Let's say C1 was the only child of C and C gave this property to C1 by way of this will, and C1 is the ultimate owner of the property who is now willing to sell this property. So as a buyer, you have to check this complete sequence of title transfers to ensure that all the transactions were legitimate and there were no third party claims and the title is absolutely clear. Only then you should buy a property. So this complete sequence of title transfers right from the first owner to the last owner is called as the chain of title. As we saw in this example, the property changed hands with the help of various legal documents like conveyance deed, sale deed, legal succession, mortgage, foreclosure, will. So the title transfer can happen by way of sale, gift, will, legal succession, family partition, foreclosure, or any judgment. Suppose there is a judgment by court and they have given the title to one person, so that is also another way of transferring the title from one person to another. So if you are looking to buy a property, it is very important that you ensure that the property has clear title. Now to ensure that the property has clear title, you have to conduct a title search. This title search can either be conducted by a professional real estate attorney or a professional title search company. Now to conduct the title search, the real estate attorney or title search company that is appointed by you, they will check the complete original documents related to the property like sale deed, conveyance deed, gift deed, will, mortgage documents, and any current pending judgments or any past court judgments related to the property to ensure that the property has clear title. And they will also verify the documents with public records. For example, agricultural land can be checked through revenue records. Then title transfer documents like sale deed, conveyance deed, gift deed can be verified from registrar's office. Then the attorney can also visit the municipal corporation office to check if there are any property dues or if the property has not complied with certain building bylaws or any code violations are there. Then they can verify mortgage documents from bank, and they can also visit the RWA office, Residents Welfare Association, if there are any pending dues for the property. So if you are looking to buy a property, you must conduct a thorough title search for at least last 30 to 40 years, and if the property is not that old, then you can conduct the title search for the complete history of the property. Now let us see why chain of title is so important.
First of all, by checking the chain of title, you can ensure that the seller has absolute ownership and title to the property, and you can also ensure that there are only legitimate transactions that have happened in the past and how property has changed hands over a period of time, and that there are no third party claims. For example, there can be mortgage dues, property tax dues, and then a legal heir of a previous owner can also claim a title in the property. So you should be aware of any such third party claims on the property. Then there can be judgments pending in any court of law if there are certain disputes on the property. You should be aware of that, or if there were any disputes in the past, then you should have a copy of the court judgment which was in the favor of the previous seller. Then obviously if you conduct a thorough title search and ensure that all the transactions in the past were legitimate and there are no third party claims, the title of the property is absolutely clear, then you will obviously avoid any kind of property fraud. So if you are looking to buy a property, you have to check the complete chain of title, conduct a thorough title search, ensure that the title of the property is clear, and you should also check a couple of other important documents. Let us have a look at them also. So we have already discussed you should check the complete chain of title documents that include the sale deeds, conveyance deeds, wills, gift deeds, mortgage documents, or any past court judgments through whichever means the titles have transferred over the years, and you should check a historical record of at least 30 to 40 years. Then in many states you can get a no encumbrance certificate which will state that there are no legal dues or complaints against the property. Then in case the seller has taken a home loan from the bank, then you should ask him to get a NOC from the bank stating that the bank has no objection if the seller sells it to a new buyer. Then you should check the maintenance receipts related to the house and that there are no dues. Then you should also check the property tax receipts to ensure that there are no property tax dues. Then you should also ensure that the building has received completion certificate and occupancy certificate. A lot of people don't know about this, but if the building doesn't have completion certificate and occupancy certificate, then it is actually illegal to occupy that building, and the municipal corporation legally can ask the owner to vacate the property anytime. Then you should also ask the seller to get NOC from RWA stating that there are no dues pending towards the Residents Welfare Association and that it doesn't have any problems in transferring the membership from the seller to the new buyer. So next time when you go out to buy a property, you must check the complete chain of title documents and also check these important documents before you sign your first check. I hope this video was informative. If it was, you may want to hit the like button. You can give your feedback in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss out on our latest videos just like this. Don't forget, please subscribe. You really don't want to miss out on our latest real estate and investing tips that we share every week. See you guys next time.